Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. Hey, it's been a while. We are coming back with Savage Thursdays and took the summer off. But yes, we are back in town. The boys are back in town. How you doing, boys?
Good.
Well,
Good, good. Everybody's good.
going well.
Good, good. So I hope everybody had a great summer. Who's Cobbler has no kids. Brad has no kids. Ron has he's like the
That I
Brady
know about.
Bunch all by himself without. Anyway, and the Partridge Family all rolled in one.
There's only 3 here at home.
That explains why he's always going in that bus and singing.
The 3 here at home, and there's another 12, I think, between here and Florida, strung out.
What?
Between here.
No.
Yeah. He took sowing the seeds of love, literally. Anyway, welcome. I'm glad everybody is here. We're actually kicking this off a little early. We were going to wait till after Labor Day, but what the hell? Everybody said, yeah, I can play. Got a new guy out there on a stream. I guess he's watching. Here's Johnny 87. Now, I've been playing Call of Duty with Johnny, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. These good people. He ought to enjoy this. So, let's do some character introductions of each of your characters since we haven't, really touched on this in a while. And that way, episode 1, when it rolls up on YouTube, and if anybody does, and believe it or not, there's people who watch that. Yeah, shit! Who did that? Let me see. I can't see quick enough over here.
Good one, Brad.
Brady Caesar.
Clapping at victory.
Oh. Okay. I'm having a cardio. Ron follows it up. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. Appreciate it. My cardiologist appreciates it. And
remember, shop local when it comes to your cardiologist.
Shop local when it. Well, not here in Dent County, Missouri.
I guess you can probably do a lot of things, but
no, we pretty much got to go.
Need to keep them in business.
We got to go to St. Louis, all the way to St. Louis. 150 miles away. Kind of sucks, but is what it is.
Oh, that is quite a bit. Yeah.
130 miles, something like that. Anyway, it's damn far enough.
So we need to make sure we stay on this because Mark doesn't want to have to go and get extra checkups. We need to make sure he's getting his weekly checkup.
Well, that's correct.
His heart's still working. Go us.
Let's see. I want to do this. We're gonna start. Little. All right. No, not that one. Not that one. Not you. It's not time for dark light music. I can't figure that out. Dark light music. That's a Sirenscape sound. We are going with Theme for Heroes as we introduce our first hero. Scott Huffniner, retired Navy SEAL.
Yeah, Scott Huffniner, Lieutenant Commander. Scott Huffniner, actually, retired Navy SEAL.
Tell us about it.
Yeah. So, so hooked up with these guys. Just a gaming group, and man, did we get pulled into some shit. We know all about the Bermuda Triangle now. We know all about that place. Matter of fact, as you can see, I'm living on island time. I don't know if you can see my Hawaiian shirt, but yeah.
Hawaiian Flaherty shirt.
Yeah, Hawaiian Flaherty shirt, man. I'm on Hawaii. I'm on island time from now on, rest of my life. Silver Hand says so. Big metal hand.
Johnny Silverhand.
You should cover your hand in duct tape one of these weeks.
No, I just wear a glove, a sequin glove.
I mean,
Michael saw he liked it so much.
Michael.
We know what the character does, but the player, you should cover your hand in duct tape.
Oh, right, roll duct tape.
Duct tape your hand every night, and then film yourself taking it off. All the hair with it. Oh, yeah. So coming out of, you haven't just been to the Bermuda Triangle. You've been through the Bermuda Triangle.
Here's the thing. Most people, you talk about the Bermuda Triangle, they know what you're talking about, so they know, oh, weird, freaky shit. He's a weirdo. So, or they don't. They can't wrap their minds around dimensions of light and dark, and places where guys in colonial hats are running around with modern day army dudes fighting robots with lasers. Come on. Bermuda Triangle is enough.
Well, that's so you're just,
and with that I take another drink.
Yeah. Oh, really? So you've started drinking a lot since coming back?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to remember that. As a matter of fact, why don't you give me a vigor roll real quick?
Well, you see, I got this recycling implant thing.
Recycling implant?
Yeah.
Like Dune? You recycle your urine into liquor?
No, it's it came along about the same time as this hand.
I don't remember that. What? So I remember you getting the hand amputated, and so was that? Did you get something else put in while you were?
Yeah, the recycling implant.
Some kind of recycling implant, huh?
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to load the module. It's in the powers on Lords of Creation.
Let's take a look.
Cyborg rank 2, I think.
Oh, you took it as an advance.
Yeah.
Now, don't forget, you've got to be someplace where they can do cyborgs. You got to be in a futuristic setting, and
it was something that we did, though. It was something we did because I asked about whether or not they could do that there, and you said yes.
Okay, well, I'll take your word. It's a factory where they make robots out of people.
Somewhere in Switzerland, I think.
It's a Boring Company Incorporated, I think. Boring.
But anyhow.
Item not found. You can see all items here. Open URL. Let's see just what Sphinster is. Oh! Well, Sphinster, if I would have looked up to see what... No, I can't... Man, this is session 1 of the second module. I'm sorry. Sven just redeemed a TPK. So
it's all right. We have some of those things left.
What?
All right. Next adventure in the afterlife. Let's go.
No. So that's why that's why item can't be found, because it doesn't exist. You guys didn't know. So I don't think we're here on April Fool's Day, so I saved that. No, just kidding. Sven, welcome aboard. I'm going to do something for Sven's group in a couple of weeks, Sven. I think. They're like somebody can't make it, or they're between adventures or something. So they're a 5e group, and he's asked me to run them through some Savage Worlds, so I'm going to do a Deadlands one-shot. It's pretty cool. Got some nastiness planned. The setting of Lords of Creation, they are actually they're just outside of New Bristol, Massachusetts, 1986. And let me turn some music down here a little bit. That's where the first adventure kicked off. They were all connected through a mutual friend of theirs who owns the New Bristol Arms. It's a historic hotel in New Bristol, Massachusetts, and he has a gaming convention every year, and these guys came. And while they were there was a murder, and they started a murder investigation. They figured out who did it, and in the process... shit! Here's Johnny got me. Oh. Thanks, Johnny. First night on stream, and he's already trying to get Marb a heart attack. Or was that who did that? Jankin gifted a tier 1 sub to Ears Johnny, 87.
I think Ears Johnny did the last one as a gift.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he gifted me one just earlier.
They're just throwing them all over the place, just like, what was it, Eddie Murphy said he's got so much pussy in his pockets. I got pussy falling out of my pockets. Subs everywhere, subs all around. What's Oprah Winfrey? You get a sub, you get a sub. I'll have.
You get a heart attack and you get annoyed. It's just
Yes. Actually, it's good. It's it keeps me. I don't have to exercise now this week, right? Isn't that how that works? No, Brad.
Maybe
Come on,
just
back me up on this.
that makes perfect sense to me.
Okay, you're probably closest thing to a doctorate any of us have. So I'll take his word on it.
He's not a doctor, but he plays one on Savage Thursdays.
Yeah, Jankin, it's late where Jankin's at.
West.
My friend Jankin coming in from. I guess you're living in Scotland now. He was in. I don't know. I can't make up his mind between Wales and Scotland. He started hearing sheep outside his window in Wales. He said it's time to go back to Scotland. I'm just kidding. If you're Welsh, it's a joke. It's a bad joke. It's an old joke. I'm sorry.
It's a bad joke, but definitely when I was there and we were driving, we had to wait like in a single file queue behind some sheep.
Here I come.
Are you serious?
It was this really little road, so there wasn't enough room. And there were some sheep who were like, we're going to go here.
You had to wait for the sheep. Okay. Open range in the UK. I didn't know they still had open range.
It was like there was a gap between fences.
Jenkins says
like
his brother
incoming.
chases him into the fences. Why? Because it's easier to hold him still that way?
Oh, there's updates now.
yes.
Oh, Jenkins, you... Oh, so they have to back up. I see.
Can y'all not hear me?
We can now. Hi,
Benno.
Benno. Welcome.
There we go. Damn it.
There's just important learning about whales.
Yeah, we're learning.
Important learning about.
Now are we talking about like Wales the animal or Wales the country?
Yes.
The locale.
And apparently I had to do an update.
Where the men are men and the sheep are nervous, apparently.
The update in,
Yes.
in FGU, probably they had a big update. Let's get back to.
I got the one recently.
Let's get back to character introductions. Brad, why don't you let us know a little bit about Gunter Fisher?
Yeah, Fisher's just a regular guy. He's a pilot from the Keys. He flies the things.
Wait,
He's American, all American. He was in the Vietnam War.
He's all American.
Wait a second.
He owned a boat. Yeah, and he hires some guy named Sid to run the boat sometimes, and he flies the special stuff from the South America.
Kind of special stuff. 1986, Miami. What's Keys? What's going on down there?
Just normal American stuff.
So he's not gonna come clean. Gunter Fisher's background is in espionage. He's from East Germany, and he's actually a spy for the West, or he was. And he had to get out while the getting was good, and he came over here to the States where he met Sid. Of course, he had been tangled up with Sid and some kind of other business over in Germany once before. So there. You don't have to tell on yourself.
Yeah, maybe that too.
Now, we can go back to you don't know who the hell you are, who you woke up this morning. So go ahead. Continue. Who are you now?
Who?
Well, let's go with Sid.
Well, I think stupid mouse. I think a fish pretty much summed up Sid just in a fish way.
In a fish, yeah, he introduced your character. Well, why don't you introduce his character?
But you just did that.
No, not the way you can.
Crap, what's the password?
Fred? Hey, while we're waiting,
right.
Cobbler, tell us about Peggy. I mean, sweet dear
Well,
Peggy.
That's Peggy Lambert, widowed housewife. Nothing special, really. Maybe a little street corner
special.
pharmacist.
After what you
Little
did
bit of
last week, nothing
Second story
special.
work. Right.
Street
Wow.
corner pharmacist, what was that now? Street corner pharmacist.
I mean, no, she was a cheerleader, gymnast throughout high school and college. She's got a little second story work on occasion. Hasn't been arrested in a while.
Any backseat work in never mind. In college, a little cheerleader. Hasn't been arrested in a while.
Ended up marrying a JAG in the Navy.
Yeah, which is how you met Scott Huffniner.
Right.
Yeah. Your husband and your
late
deceased husband, late husband.
Bless his life. Yep. Like to eat until his left arm hurt.
See, if he had a stream, we could scare him every week to make him healthy.
Well, my God. Who's that? Benno? Oh. Man, I really am. Maybe it's just might be that brisket sandwich.
Heart rate up.
Yeah. Well, we don't have Donnie Boone here. Donnie Boone, the fearless leader of this group, in some odd way.
Captain, my captain.
I mean, someone's got to do it.
I don't understand how he just kind of stepped in like I'm in charge here.
He saw a lot of movies.
Weird.
You don't talk about that Tyrannosaurus Rex riding, M16 shooting, badass Donnie Boone.
Let me see if I can't pull up
Plus,
some.
don't forget all the karate that he learned from the movies.
Yes. Throwing karate kicks off the back of a T-Rex.
That's right. Oh, Scott Huffniner. So here is our Polaroid of Scott Huffniner. This is his time coming out of Central America here just a couple years ago. Yeah, all prepped up for the jungle down there. And classy as ever.
I don't know what it looked like.
Oh, I forgot. I keep spelling it wrong.
That's the real
There we go. Or Fisher. Or Fish, as they call him. Sid Galewind, our trusty pilot. You know, these are all pictures you guys did. Somebody's been out there taking Polaroids of you. These are government snapshots, or this is somebody that, you know, this is Sid with the what is? Does that look like the butt of rifles in the hanging out of that? Yeah.
Just a little gun running going on, nothing to speak of. He's got to have them there because there's too much cocaine in the plane.
No.
Got to keep them separate.
Peggy Lambert.
Cocaine.
Why does Peggy have a pirate's patch on one of her eyes?
I don't remember that, but that's
She's
awesome.
the pirate Peggy Lambert now, remember?
She did have a pirate friend at one point.
Yes.
She did.
I've got
Lovely Lil.
to clear that.
Right.
That woman's such a pretty woman. We can't. You know, if anybody out there ever comes across this and that's your picture or your mom's picture or something, leave a comment. We're sorry. She's
sorry.
ever so
An apology pod.
ever so beautiful.
It's all his fault. It's all his fault right down there.
Let's
Sorry,
see.
not sorry.
Scott Huffniner, Sid, Donnie's still not here, but we're gonna go ahead and
Show the man, the myth, the legend.
Come. Hit me all at one time.
Well timed.
Thank you all very much for the support. Appreciate it. There's our fearless leader, Donnie Boone. And I don't know what the old boy's name is. He's on Swamp People. He hunts alligators, and I've seen him wrestle alligators. That's not Donnie Boone's a survivalist. Lives with his mama and has a bunker underneath her house that his dad built. Okay.
His dad started it.
His dad started it, and Donnie
He
expanded.
significantly improved it.
That's right. So, anyway, you guys, as a group, that's okay. We will kill.
I wasn't the only one that saw him ride a dinosaur, was I?
Heroic music.
No.
Okay.
I think I took some photos, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. I just want to make sure I wasn't having a tie stick flashback or something.
Tie stick.
So it's a question.
Stop all.
How's that
Stop
stuff
all.
is
Stop
news
all.
for you involved in that?
I forgot to show Don. Well, we'll show Donnie's van later. I don't know if you guys are going to drive it or not. I guess you will.
No,
It's the only
he
wheel
got
we got.
he got a paint thing on it.
Yeah.
With the dealer plate.
Oh yeah, he did. He did. He got some. What did he do? He constantly last week in the Segway session, which we did not stream. It was just to kind of acquaint ourselves with our characters here and whatnot. Donnie. Let's see. He used his newfound powers of clairvoyance since he's been back from the Bermuda Triangle to discover the passcodes to the vault at the bank, to get to blackmail somebody at the DMV for dealer plates for his creeper van, which.
I think it was the lead salesman of the place, because there was something with the owner and the salesman, something like that.
That's crazy.
And don't forget his bully.
So I'll flip this back over here.
Oh yeah, the bully.
Yeah.
I remember getting even with the bully.
There it is. Yeah, 1986 creeper van. He got like stuffed animals on the dashboard and shit. Anyway. Huff guy is gone. Said, well.
Don't forget what happened in New York, or maybe Orlando.
It must have happened in Orlando, because that's where the 1986 Pillsbury Bake Off was, where Miss Peggy Lambert won with her.
Totally didn't cheat.
What was it? A crosshatch?
It was a chocolate peanut butter lattice tart.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Chocolate peanut butter lattice tart, whatever that is,
that
would
sounds
be.
awesome.
It was fucking delicious.
Yeah.
At least one of the judges really thought so.
Yeah. Now, Sid, you've just arrived back at Donnie's place, right? And you've been gone for a few. What you guys need to be aware of is that let's open this up for just a second. I'm back over here real quick. I'll pull the calendar up. You left originally sometime when you were gone long enough that you thought you were coming back. It should have been the 20th of November. But yet it was like the night that you guys actually took off in the yacht. It's like you never missed more than 5 minutes of time back here. But you were gone for a week and a half, 2 weeks,
hell,
whatever.
We sailed for 3 days south before we got to the Triangle.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
What she want
Or we
now?
thought we did.
Jesus, what does she want? What? What does Jesus
is
want?
calling. Jesus, line 1.
He's got a direct line. Shit.
Yes.
Earnestly, tenderly, Jesus is calling.
I feel like he should get his own special
Well, I know
ringtone.
Cindy would
Maybe
be.
that's just me.
Calling for you and for me.
And Rupert's using.
And Rupert's using again. What?
Well, I mean,
She-
Sid just
she-
brought a whole load back.
Okay.
Only human
Hey,
beings.
Venno.
I might want to mute him.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna talk over him because you don't know what he's doing. He's
Right. And don't know what's gonna be
what's
said.
gonna be
That's what I was
said, and there's no deal going down here. Don't let your deal go down. Okay,
Hey.
What did I miss?
nothing.
Wrong number?
No, Mom.
Oh.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
it was
in the other room.
So you guys are actually living out the days that you've already spent someplace, which is it's really strange. So yeah, let's see, the 12th, 13th, 14th. So you're coming up on the 20th, which is the day that you thought you should have been back, right? Let's take a look at what's on the 17th. We'll view the log entry here, and there's nothing on the log entry. Why did I have that? There we go. Yeah, on the 20th, actual return from Horn of Roland, but time here did not continue on, so they are back on November 5th. Makes for a small loop in time. Okay. Back on 5th. So you guys advanced. You spent about a week since our last Segway session last Thursday. Or Thursday before last. Since that time, Sid had to leave, had to take a flight out of Miami, so let's see, Fish and Peggy and I think all you guys flew down to Miami, or he dropped you off in Orlando for a baking contest and then flew on, yeah?
Sure.
It was baking plus it's where all the espionage happens.
Yeah,
spies really like baked goods.
Baking contest. Well, I mean, look at Julia Childs.
Come on, man. Epcot's got that circle of countries thing. That's just like a hotbread for spies.
Ooh, that makes sense. And there was Olga, the possibly Soviet spy, who was one of the big competitors.
Yeah.
My magic wand. So, Sid, you're back from your trip to wherever. Do you remember? I mean, you just pull up our little private chat over in Discord if you.
Well, I mean, if that happened, wouldn't it be, I don't know, classified?
Could be. But I will tell you that when you get back, you are met by the colonel that sent you down there, right? You're met by him, and he gives you your payment. Well, he's with somebody who hands you over your payment. What was it?
The bean counter, I'm sure.
Yeah, 10,000 or something like that. And he says, and he starts to walk off, and he turns around, and he stops. He goes, by the way, and no, it's not the Kansas two-step that the Highway Patrol does in Kansas. He said, you're heading back to New Bristol. I think it's a good place for you to be for a while.
Why is that?
Just a thought. And by the way, we never met.
Who are you? What are you doing here? You should get off this tarmac.
That's right. A contact of mine may be in touch with you when you're back in New Bristol. Goes by TJ. Thanks again, Mr. Galewin, for your service to the country. President appreciates it. He turns around and he walks off. Gets in one of those sedans, military sedans, in the back seat. Drives off. So you
sure it wasn't Men in Black?
So you are back in Miami. You fly back to Orlando. I guess you pick your passengers up and head back to New Bristol, or is there anywhere else you wanted to go? Because I did promise you guys a second Segway session, so if there's anything that your characters might have thought about, you know what I mean? Like might have thought that they might have done.
Sid needs corpses, right?
Sid needs corpses. You guys are gonna.
That might draw unnecessary attention at the moment.
That could really.
Okay, I feel like
that
fucking plane.
I feel like that would have been something you could have picked up before.
Bruno, thanks for the follow. Bruno.
I mean,
appreciate it, man.
Down to South America. I mean,
thanks for stopping by.
I could have dug up some corpses there, but it's not exactly staying low key regardless.
You only need one, to be fair, Benno, because then it can do the digging.
Well, no, you didn't go to South America. You went to Central America.
No, I tell them I went to South America.
Oh.
Wink, wink.
Oh. I thought you went. Oh. I thought you said you went to your grandmother's funeral.
Oh, yes, there was that too.
Okay, so we are back. It is the 12th. You guys get in a plane in Orlando. I'm going to add a log entry here.
Oh, yeah. Donnie had too much of the cake. He's over there. Let's put him on the seat.
Yeah, and apparently everybody's player color got reset.
Like all my stuff got reset.
Wow, I didn't even
notice. Dice style and everything.
Interesting.
Some sort of vast conspiracy.
Okay, this is some new options for dice. You have the default and then something called throwback, which gives each die a different color. And then
Oh yeah.
play die that's like Fantasy Grounds color with the 20 on a D20 blue. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's also something with setting it for different monster types. I'm not sure how that works.
Stars and clovers. I like this one.
In 1986, was it Massachusetts still abbreviated MASS or was it MA? I think they'd already started the 2-letter.
Yeah, 2 letters by then. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, yeah, but also definitely seen things from well after that time where it's still abbreviated otherwise. In general. Meow.
Meow.
Meow, cat friend.
This is Rupert. He's
Hi,
got his
Rupert.
big.
Oh, I thought we heard he'd been using again.
Yeah.
What?
We heard Rupert's been using again. That's what it
Using
sounded
what
like.
again?
That's what it sounded like when
Oh,
you were on
that's
the
what-
phone with your mom.
It
It's-
sounded like you
Oh.
said Rupert's been using again. And we're like, maybe we should talk loudly
So we
over
just
him.
we talked loudly, so we
Did I
didn't.
not mute myself? I thought I did.
No.
No,
Oh,
I'm trying to get your attention over. Wait,
No.
which cat was that? Cobbler.
Okay. So there.
Liam?
Oh, that was Basil. He
You
was just
guys
getting-
land
Amazing.
on. It is the 12th and 9 p.m. by the time you make it back to Donnie's. For those of you who's keeping a journal, there you go. You can drag your timestamps over there to it. I'm going to close that window, and this window. And Donnie's still not here, which is a shame because that's how I kind of started this whole thing off. Because I got to go over here and find a web page. Let's see. Massachusetts, 1986. Yeah, Joe Schmo, a buddy of Donnie's that he went to school with, shows up under the cover of night, which is a good thing because you've had some men in black kind of hiding out watching. Actually, you had a confrontation with him, didn't you?
Men in gray, men in black.
Yeah. Well, this guy seems all paranoid when he shows up, and Donnie immediately sweeps him down to the bunker. But we're really going to have to wait for Wicked to get here. Whose cat's this? That's
That
Cobbler's
was
cat.
Basil.
That
Basil.
would be Cobbler's newest edition.
Yeah.
Poor
He
accompanied me,
basically.
sage
Stole a ride
rosemary in
Yeah.
time.
He hitchhiked onto the car,
What?
and then we found him in the. Yeah. He was kind of seen in the street around a Kroger down in Mississippi, and then 8 hours later, the people in the car came home, and then the next day we heard meowing in the garage. So somehow he hitched a ride, and then for 8 hours.
Wow.
Underneath
Yeah.
the engine compartment, or up in the engine
Yep.
compartment.
And then he just moved on in, and now he owns the place.
It's like, I live here now.
How it works,
You are my servants.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Thanks for the ride.
if an animal make that kind of sacrifice just to get a new home, you got to help him out. You know, help a brother out.
Well, he sure found the right house.
Yeah, Donnie's mother says, y'all should sit down and help yourselves to some dinner. She's got a little New Jersey in her, you know.
No, so don't piss her off, huh?
She's got some Boston in there. She's been in Boston long enough now that she talks pretty quick, but every now and then some of that Boston goes away and some New Jersey comes back out. But Yeah,
What?
his mom says, sit down for a little while and take a load off. Help yourself to some of my whatever it is I made here. What is this? Boston crab, some crab cakes. Yeah, some crab cakes.
Ooh.
What is Vitamix Huffniner?
I don't know. I
Did
was
you
just like,
did
I
you
don't
join the
remember.
pyramid scheme to buy and sell Vitamixes?
No, I think it's because I could dice and chop and blend with this fist.
Oh, Vitamix. Okay.
I seem to recall something about coming at him like a blender or something.
I think you said you also made fries.
Probably.
So you guys are back at Donnie's, and Donnie is down in the bunker with this friend of his that when he showed up, Donnie's like, "Oh, hey, Joe Schmo, what's going on?" And he goes, "Not much, man." And he's looking around, he's sweating. He's sweating. He's so nervous. He's like, "I thought I might have a moment of your time. Like we might, step up." Donnie's like, "They all know about the bunker, man. They all know about the bunker. Come on down." And he goes, "Gentlemen, I'm going to be busy for a while." And then the two of them disappear down in his bunker. You are having dinner with with Donnie's mom, Donnie's good old mama, who's she's probably 70, about 70 years old. And
she's still spry in the kitchen.
Yeah, spry in the kitchen. Get rid of Creeper, man. We don't need that. Don't need the modules open. I'm gonna jump back over to.
Yeah, people have to tell her all about that stuff you made, Peggy, with the lattice and the peanut butter.
Oh, that was fucking phenomenal.
Did you say the ladders in the peanut butter?
No, it was a lattice.
You know that little crisscrossy pattern on top of the.
Yeah, but with his accent, it sounded like he said ladder.
There was also a ladder, but that was unrelated. Or we met that New Orleans chef man.
Chef on Dooley?
The guy the guy we took the ladder off underneath, he probably thought that it was, related, but
Well, Donnie.
what was that other chick's name? Olga?
Oh yeah, Olga's the Russian baking lady.
Don't even think about it, Rupert.
Rupert is thinking about it, I can tell.
Too late, he's already thought about it. You're 3 steps behind, Venom.
He's like, how can I be more chaotic?
No, he had that look on his face like he was about to try to go into the closet.
Okay, so this is a side quest, and it is a for later quest, but I'm going to go ahead and create one right quick.
Maybe we should. What's the guy whose camera got break-in that was investigating the cult in town from that show?
Carl Kolchak, the Night Stalker.
The Night Stalker. Carl Kolchak.
We can see what he's doing.
So this is kind of who shows up.
A cat.
No, not the cat. The cat's always been here. Donnie's like a cat person. He got cats all over the place. And Donnie's mother's a cat lady too. She walks down the road and she like Pigpen on Charlie Brown, cat hair coming off her sweater and shit. But yeah, let's see. Black Ledger. Joe Schmo arrives, who is how Donnie introduces him, and Donnie's mom goes, "Now, Donnie, that's not." He goes, "Mom, just chill, All right, and then
he's allergic to the cats.
And he arrives in New Bristol under the cover of night, seeking refuge with Donnie Boone, who hides him in the underground bunker. So Donnie comes back up, leaving this guy down below. And after telling you, and I'll have to just share this with Wicked when he gets here. Joe reveals that he has stumbled upon a journal containing cryptic information linked to a covert operation codenamed Black Ledger, involving the transfer of illicit funds tied to the Iranian-Contra affair.
Well, the code name is a little, I don't know, on the nose.
All right. So the question is, has Huff been involved in the Iran-Contra affair at all yet?
It's classified.
Yes, I know, but I saw because. Oh wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Actually, I don't think
find
you
any
guys would
folders.
know that. I'll have to retcon that. We'll just get rid of this bottom of it. You have no idea.
You did say that was in the news like this week or something.
Yeah. Well, it's just now starting to break. I think it was the first week in November when news started to break in the American public about Reagan's potential trading arms or dealing with Iran or something when Congress forbade him to do it. And anyway.
Well, no, there'd always been this, no, we will not negotiate with terrorists.
Well, that too, but by then, Reagan had already negotiated for the hostages. You know, actually, didn't Iran let them go when Reagan took office?
Yeah,
that was 1980.
30 minutes before he was
30 minutes. Yeah. So
there's a better look for you, Brad.
Hey, Rupert, you look so not chaotic right now. Suspicious.
You cat freaks. You're such cat freaks. All you guys.
I want to talk.
All you nerds are cat freaks. Nerds are fucking cat freaks, man. That's just the way it goes. Bruno Salvadio. Bruno Salvadio. I like Bruno Salvadio. That's a cool name. Bruno Salvadio. I like that. He's following along. He found us somehow. I think I'm listed under Fantasy Grounds still on Twitch, and Savage Worlds, and some other things.
Savage Worlds, RP, voice acting, Fantasy Grounds, Improv, English, Fantasy Grounds Unity, Fantasy Grounds VTT.
Okay.
I think we need a few more Fantasy Grounds there.
Didn't you used to have Flat Earth in there?
Flat Earth? Should I put? I should. You know what? While we're waiting, I'm gonna do that.
I mean, there was that time that some sort of Flat Earth Twitch.
You know, you guys stop laughing. One of these days, you're gonna find out that you're on the fucking flat Earth, and that's just the way it is. You're gonna find that out.
I don't know. What about the D20 Earth? I like that idea.
The D to the deca. No, that's 10.
Dodecahedron.
No, dodecahedron.
No, I thought it was like Coda. Like
dodecahedron.
20 Cytagon.
20 Cytagon? Again.
Dodecahedron, I think.
Dodecahedron. Yeah, that's decahedron's 10, dodecahedron's 20.
D12.
It's an icosagon, apparently.
It's an icosagon.
Yeah, I think dodecahedron. Dodec is like.
Oh no,
12.
That doesn't work actually. That's 2D.
What was I looking for? I came over here to look for something. How to
isn't
change.
Isn't a 2D or a D2 rather a coin?
Yeah, and a D1 is just the GM.
D1 is just a 1.
It's just whatever the GM says happens.
Icosahedron. There we go. There's a D20.
Okay, flat Earth has been added.
God.
What else? What else?
You should put something about Yetis because the name of this module.
Yeah.
Hidden underground bunker maintenance.
The Yeti do exist. Hashtag the Yeti do exist. There we go. All right. So I have updated that. We'll see what the hell kind of people bring that in. Share your progress towards meeting blah, 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 community as a goal. Yeah. Now, do I have a goal? Not now. Don't tell me that now. All right. So still not here. Okay.
Well, if we're going to be waiting a little while longer, I guess I can go smoke a cigar.
I was gonna say we could have a road trip to town, see what's new at the New Bristol Arms.
Okay, you guys could do that.
Get a squeeze a game in.
You're gonna
exactly.
go to the New Bristol Arms and have a game with what the hell was his
What's
name?
his face?
Well, we got to see if they solved all the murder and all that was happening.
Well, let's come over here and
there's
look
any cool rumors about us.
At Horn of Roland. Horn of Roland, blah, 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 blah. Murder at New Bristol. Tom Morgan. When the adventure begins, the characters are all guests of honor at BristolCon, a large gaming convention in the fictitious town of New Bristol, Massachusetts. A mysterious figure dressed in gray appears to be spying on them, and the mysterious figure, a phantom, keeps appearing suddenly and disappearing before the characters can reach it. The convention's been organized by Tom Morgan, a friend of the characters who also owns the New Bristol Arms, the site of the convention. Blah, 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 blah. And then Saturday night, as the convention was winding down, there was a gunshot heard, and you guys found the corpse of John Manchester, who lived in the penthouse, and thus that's what started your first adventure. So Tom Morgan. So you go down to New Bristol Arms and you're having a game with Tom Morgan. What are you guys playing? Of war games.
Yeah, I thought we were playing something like Warhammer or something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it existed at the time, I feel we'd probably be playing Warhammer.
I thought it had something to do with planes.
Did it have something to do with planes?
I don't know.
Yeah, moving troops around and stuff like that.
Miniatures battle, a big miniatures battle, I thought.
Yeah, maybe we were doing something like Risk with different types of pieces.
So, to him, you guys were gone for no time at all, and he kind of wants to hear the story. He said, y'all disappeared, and I understand that
Have you heard about the things that Donnie says about the aliens? I think some of them might be right.
Okay.
Not saying it's the aliens, but it was the aliens.
Oh, you've seen my hindrance.
No, he looks at you, Sid, knowing that
and the commies.
You're an Air Force pilot, former Air Force pilot, and he looks at you. You're saying aliens, and he looks kind of confused for a second. He says, "Well, yeah, you guys are gonna have to tell me the real story about what happened when, one of these times." But so let's go on with the game.
Have you ever been to Cuba? I think that's we'll be near there.
No, I have not been to Cuba.
You ever seen one of these?
Yeah. Huff just held up his hand.
When Michael Jackson wears one of those.
No, if we're just in Talking Tom, I don't have the glove on.
Well, there's people all around, there's people all around walking here and there. So.
Oh, I thought we were in with Tom talking.
We're not in the penthouse that's since it's empty now.
No, he's it's being cleaned up.
Still an active crime scene.
Service Pro is up there scrubbing blood splatter off the walls and stuff, bits of brain material.
Blood splatter because it was
he died of poison.
That's right. He died of poison. That's right.
The bullet shots missed.
I don't remember this adventure at all. Where was I?
I feel like you were involved somewhere.
I feel that there may have been smoking involved.
You were leading it, yeah.
Oh.
And I don't think he's talking about Mr. Manchester.
Speaking of that, it might be time to. I like to.
Freeze and lose his sound.
Lose my sound. What? My sound's here.
Oh, wait.
Your camera froze.
You
stopped talking and cut off in the middle of what you were saying.
I'm just holding really still. I'm holding really still. You can't. I'm not moving my mouth or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not moving a muscle.
What is Basil doing?
He's attacking anything on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Someone has to save us from the cursor.
He's already knocked the camera down once
They haven't been
so far.
knocking over the
Oh my
router lately, though, right?
Not lately.
Hang on, the lights are going out.
Don't go into the light.
Everything's gray. Woo. Okay. So, yeah. Donnie's still not here. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to march on. Time marches on. Time waits for no one. And,
Hey, we've got a little extra
bit.
cash. Y'all want to go to Atlantic City?
Atlantic
There was
City?
that club we went to
Very
that
little
had
cash.
gambling.
All right.
What
Tom
we keep
says,
out of that?
I haven't been out of New Bristol in
Like
a while.
1,000 apiece or something?
When do we go? In the morning? No, it is in the
Right
morning.
now.
Right
Right
now.
now. Okay. 9 o'clock on a 9 o'clock on a Wednesday night. You guys go down and load up in Sid's plane. You take off for Atlantic City, which is probably no more than about an hour's flight down there. I would say hour and a half, maybe.
That's not
Okay,
too- Yeah, it's
Sid
not
knows
too
the
terribly
shortcut.
far.
But well, you're over the water most of the time because you're flying from Massachusetts.
Yeah, no kidding. That would be mostly over the water.
Yeah. Ask JFK Jr.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
But I had to, I've told I don't have a filter. Anyway, so you arrive in, let's see, it is now.
Has somebody pinged Donnie?
He's on his way.
11:30 p.m. You guys arrive at where are you arriving at? You've parked the plane. You've called a taxi. Taxi's come picked you up.
Okay, that's it.
That's it, Cat.
You have been evicted.
For the moment,
You
he'll
bet.
be back in 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Where are you going, Sid? You got to have a destination. You're the one that said let's go to Atlantic City.
Just a casino. I
You know,
don't know of any
Trump's.
specific
You want to go to
casinos there.
Trump Casino?
Hell no.
Yeah, we do.
Anywhere but there.
Well, I
In
don't.
1986, dude, it would have been the place to be.
Mhm.
Everybody loved him.
I don't know. I feel like there might be too many possible Russian spies there after me.
You know what? You might have a point there.
Not even, man.
Spoilers.
I went there. I opened up the political can of worms. The completely
I was going
opposing.
to say, let's go see the Donald, because that's what everybody would have called him then. And
The
everybody
Donald.
loved him.
So you guys walk in, and he
Everybody on
says,
both sides.
"You guys walk in, the place is packed, man. You gonna do a little gambling, are you?"
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I think I got 10 grand from that job.
Oh,
So,
Sid's buying. Okay.
Yeah, I spread the,
All
I
right.
spread the money around a little bit so everybody can have some fun.
How much you give them all?
Say how many of us? There's 5, or there's 4 of them.
Well, we'll say.
What the hell? I'll give them 1,000 each.
Don't forget Tom.
And Tom. Well,
So
I thought
you
Donnie
give
was
half
asleep
your
in the
money
airplane.
away that you just made. You give half your money away, $5,000. You just hand it off. Well, the good thing about Lords of Creation is there's this little thing called luck, and you guys all have a luck die, right?
It's probably going to be a lot easier to deal with taxes this way.
Yeah.
yeah, y'all are helping me launder the money,
Exactly what I was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fish, what game suits your fancy? Where do you settle in for the evening? Is it slots? Is it blackjack? Is it craps? Is it roulette? What's your deal? What's your game?
For some reason, I have a feeling that Fish would play Baccarat.
I was thinking something like that.
No, that's
Probably
Burt
so.
Baccarat, and he's up on stage singing right now. He's really old.
No,
What is that game?
it's an old card game. It was called Baccarat.
Who, by the way,
Something like
Peter
James
Marshall.
Bond played it all the time.
Peter
It's a James
Marshall,
Bond
rest
play.
his soul. Hollywood Squares. Peter Marshall passed away this past week, a couple days ago. So
Now I feel like he'd be playing blackjack, maybe
Did he play
counting
blackjack?
cards.
Did Peter Marshall play Baccarat and I'm just not aware of it? Or?
no, but Omar Sharif played bridge. I think it was.
What? Okay.
Well, you asked. I just. It's a little known. It's a little known
Well, we're
fact.
talking about Baccarat,
It's a little known fact.
and you come out with the Hollywood Squares guy dying. I'm like, wait, did he play Baccarat?
I mean, he could have.
I don't know, but Omar Sharif
I
played
was
bridge.
looking for the. I know, and still the disconnection deepened.
Okay.
I'm gonna go AFK on this note for a cigar.
He's like,
I'll
"Here,
be back
take
in
my
a
money.
moment.
I'm leaving."
Wait, are we rolling dice for
We are.
gambling? Well, if we're gonna be
No,
rolling
we
dice,
are.
then I am going to be playing craps.
You're going to be playing craps?
Sure. If
All
we're gonna be
right.
rolling-
Well, that's pretty
Anyway.
easy to do. You might want to go up and turn off desktop dice can ace.
Okay, but what about if craps with exploding dice?
Yeah, it should be under the user settings right up at the top. One of your things, desktop dice can ace. Let's turn that
I'm
off
still
for a
listening,
second.
by the way, but I am going AFK.
So Huff steps up to the craps table, and first of all, we're gonna roll.
Wait, okay, I have it set to off right now, so it needs to be on
No,
or off.
need to turn it off.
You want off.
Okay, that's what I thought.
All right, so pick me up a couple of D6s, and the player comes out. What does he come out with? Robotic minnow. The point is a 9. The point is a 9, ladies and gentlemen. And too bad I don't have I want to have to come up with a craps table image on here and some tokens
Okay.
because we could actually do this.
Supposed to be muted.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, but you're not.
You haven't
Okay.
stopped been.
Domo arigato vino robato domo.
Yes.
All right, the point's a 9. Huff, you got $1,000. How much you gonna put on this?
I mean, I'll drop 200 on the pass line.
200 on the pass line. Okay. Damn it! I wish I had a craps. This would be cool. We actually could play craps on the.
There's cards too.
There's yeah.
Savage Worlds.
Oh, there is.
Table working. It's under GM.
Tabletop simulator.
Blow on me, Sid.
Blow me,
I don't
Sid.
think he means like that, Sid.
Oh, 6 does not meet the point, but we're still open. We're still riding. You see people, they start laying money down. He's gonna bust. He's gonna bust right here. An 8. Oh, an 8. And you see, some guys, and the craps guys raking chips off, and there's more money thrown down on the ground. And Huff picks up the dice. 4 doesn't match the point. We're still riding. It's a long roll, ladies and gentlemen. Put your bets in. Let's get your bets down. A 10. We're dancing all around the point. Dancing all around the point. Letting it ride there, Huff.
Yep.
Go on. Give us something. You're getting kind of
What's
boring.
bad other than 7?
You're getting kind of boring. 11. Like that. Boom! And craps, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for playing. Your $200 down, Huff.
Yeah.
What are you doing? New shooter coming out. Anybody else here playing craps while we're
Oh
at
yeah,
it?
I will try this too.
You will try this
Next one,
too.
go Peggy.
Okay. Okay, so Gunther Fischer steps up and picks up the dice. And he's going to throw the dice out on the table. What the fuck, Wolverine? The point is an 8. Coming out, and the point is an 8.
Oh, nice.
So you can put it on the pass line. You can actually bet on yourself that you'll bust if you want to.
Oh no, I think I'm going to do it again. I was usually passing.
Okay, you put how much you gonna put on the
will-
pass line?
I will do 200 like
200,
but
Alex.
this time I
200.
did
The
60.
pass line, Alex, for 200. So you put 200 out there, and we come out, boom, and the man's a winner. And you can add You can add an extra 200 to your. So now you've got $1,200.
I'll give it 100 tough and say maybe this is just what the luck you need.
Pick up the dice. You're still rolling. The man may be hot, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out. Point is a 3. Point is a 3. What are you gonna?
Oh yeah, I will put the 100 plus the 200 of this 300.
Okay, 300 on the pass line. Scott puts 100 on no pass. 5 does not score the point. And you see people go, oh, the ones who are betting. And so he rakes some chips off the table, and you pick up the die. He hands the dice, scoots the dice back over to you with the stick. You pick them up. You start shaking them again. Are you actually shaking the dice back there, Brad? Are you shaking them back and forth?
Oh yeah, you need to do the shaking.
There you go.
You need me to blow on them?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
See, it isn't for some reason.
Peggy comes up. You want me to blow on that?
Hey.
Boom!
Oh.
Bust. The man loses. So you lost 400 because you gave Scott back 100, and you just lost 3. So you were down $400. You now have $9,600.
I had gotten an extra 100.
I'm
But
back to even.
Anybody else playing craps?
I'm good.
Okay, we're gonna do a Bennyless roll for luck. You cannot Benny this roll. All right. This is to determine
I'm back.
if your night was a winner or not. And then we'll roll a D10, and if you won anything, we'll roll a D10, and or if you lost, we'll roll a D10 and see how much you lost in hundreds. So who wants to roll first for me?
Sid will.
Sid will. Sid rolls 3. What?
Because
don't forget to turn.
Don't
forget
the
to
other
turn.
thing anymore.
Yeah, don't forget to turn your. So, Sid, you lost. How much were you? You were just gambling with 1,000 like everybody else.
Yeah.
Desktop dice can ace. I'm gonna turn those back on. Yeah, you want that turned on normally, Rondon.
I thought so.
It looked like it reset it because mine was.
Okay, so roll a D10. Let's see how many hundreds of dollars you lost. 400, and you're like, you know what? I'm not having a good night. You will, or maybe you gambled all night.
I had fun. That's what matters.
Yeah, you gambled all night, and then in the end, you come out, you're $400 down. No big deal. You still got what, $4,600 in your pocket? Yep. Peggy, how'd you do? What'd you do? Play blackjack, or did you go into one of the poker rooms? Play Texas Hold'em?
So you're playing Keno?
Keno? You playing Keno all night? Were you really playing Keno?
I mean, what else would you play, right?
Okay.
That or roulette.
Well,
she's at the horse track.
Peggy from Chicago would be probably playing
She
Keno.
could be selling some people who look like they're tired.
She's watching the highlight courts
unhappy.
Out of South Florida, wagering on a highlight. No. So let's see. Roll me a luck die. Roll a luck die, not a duck lie.
What the fuck?
Roll me a luck die. Oh man, Peggy she got a raise on that. She gets a raise. So roll me a D10. We're gonna multiply it times 2.
You could just do 2d10.
Yeah, 2d10.
2d10.
Or
More
2d10.
exploding.
Yeah, we'll give you
2d10 times 2.
Yeah, so.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wait,
So
wait, should it have
1800, you came away, you turned your
It should have
1,000.
exploded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
should it have ace there?
it should have.
Apparently he
It's a
doesn't have that
D10.
on.
2d10. So roll another one. Roll another
You might want
d10.
to turn that option on too.
Add another 6 to that is $2,400 you walked away with.
Nice.
You made $1,400 off of 1,000 that Sid gave you.
Playing Keno?
Playing Keno. Yes.
And they're really like high stakes,
What was that number again?
hardcore.
2,400. So you started off with the 1,000 that Sid gave you. You turned it into 2,400.
Well, I know who's buying dinner.
Let's see, 24. No, you won 2,400. You got a total of 3,400. Total of 3,400.
I was
yes.
gonna say.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a total of 3,400
But I can see the math. either
because
way.
you won, and then okay.
Oh,
So let's
gotcha.
move on. Let's move on down to Fish. Fish played some craps. What else did he play?
He tried some of the roulette.
Not
He
Russian
always
roulette.
bet on red.
No, no after
What a bad.
what everything
That
happened
is
with
such
the,
a bad joke that
the
Scott Huffenheimer.
USSR, he's gonna have to avoid all red.
Gets a Benny. A 2 fails. Roll a d10.
Ouch.
You lost 700 of the 1,000 because you just can't. You're like, boy, these dealers talk fast. Yeah. I'm not sure I understand the rules.
There's this British guy who kept talking, and I kept wondering things.
Johnny, don't pay any attention. He's not talking about you if you're out there. Johnny's probably playing Call of Duty. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see yours, Johnny. He's not in the channel right now. All right. So not a good night for Fish. Who else do we have? Sid. Huff. Let's see that luck roll. Boom! He's a loser.
A who's a her.
Which is
Even
how
with his
you
power
start
of
off.
metamorphosis.
After you having
You
a
lost
good
the
night,
least.
you still come away with $700 that Sid gave you.
Don't forget, you got to roll for our buddy. What's his name?
Don.
Thomas Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan.
Tom Morgan, who I think might be Tom Moldvase. Yeah, he roll a d10.
Oh, I should have rolled a luck for him.
Yeah.
I just rolled a 6-sider out. I just threw a 6-sider.
Well, we don't know what his. He doesn't. We don't know what
I don't know
his.
if he's
His
a
luck
wild
would be a
card.
D4. It'd be a D4.
Okay, I'll do it.
Who's got a D4 in luck?
Oh shit.
Okay, well that works because the wild die is in play. Yeah, that's with a raise too. Matter of fact, that's four. That's 3 raises, right?
So,
Yeah.
3 raises.
Yeah.
So roll 3d10.
4d10.
4d10. Yes.
Fucking Tom.
Yeah, he's gonna spend a lot
1,900.
of this
He
on
comes
advertising.
away with $2,900 total.
I'm sure he gives the 1,000 back.
Gives Sid, you got $1,000 back. He keeps his
I was gonna say
1,900.
he either gets the money back or a free night at the Bristol Arms.
So you guys what? Gamble
Discounted night.
till sunrise. Sid, are you drinking?
Of course.
So you don't plan on flying anywhere for a while, or do you?
It's okay.
At least not
Outside.
until the morning.
Well, the sun's coming up because you guys got here about 11:30 at night and you gambled all night. So the sun's coming up outside. You know that feeling where
It
you
was fucking epic.
smell eggs and bacon and sausage cooking in the kitchen where they want you to smell it to draw you in for that sunrise breakfast, and they're also having Bloody Marys. So
Ooh.
Yes, please.
yes. So you
All you
guys
can eat breakfast buffet too.
Yep.
I mean, with the amount of But we feel like they give us a buffet.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Especially with all the gambling we've done tonight.
Yeah, you
That's
guys
what I
are
mean.
comped. You're
Do our rooms get comp?
well,
too?
there's a couple of you were some big high rollers, and it brought a lot of people around. They wanted in on the game. You know, those high rollers, they actually make money for the casino.
Sure.
You know, so they actually comped you. Yeah, they comped you a suite with 3 rooms and all that, and you guys get a place to sleep the day away. I'm going to adjust the calendar. And Donnie is still not here, so I think we're going to have an early night tonight because I really don't want to start this without him. And he just got suckered into something at work. So.
But this next day, I bet someone's going to show up at nighttime when we go back to his house for crab cakes.
Yeah.
It is now Thursday the 13th.
You mean
We
it's
might not get there till Friday, to be fair.
We're going to say 2:30 in the afternoon. You all got kind of wake up and start. You know, you slept your hangover off.
Naps.
Yeah.
Hair the dog.
Oh, so Fish was drinking. It looked like he had a martini glass, but he was just drinking water from the martini glass and eating olives. You know, he can't let them.
You know, Brad,
get a leg up.
I could actually see you doing that at a casino. You know, asking the waitress to bring you water, but in a martini glass with olives.
You got a magnetite. Yeah.
That's funny.
So when we're headed, once we get back to New Bristol and we all head back, Joe Schmo might show up on the way and come back with us.
All right, I put some notes in there on the calendar to let us know. And yeah, but Donnie, let's say Donnie we'll say you guys don't know anything that's going on yet, okay? Because I got to hash some stuff out on that anyway. This is kind of a work in progress. This is a side quest that we're going to roll through with the Yeti Sanction before we do anything else.
Yeah, next time I'll have to be sure that I change that light bulb. It's kind of dark in here, especially according to the camera.
It is. The camera doesn't like it. Hey, I want to thank everybody for the subs. It's going to be a short night because Wicked couldn't be here, and we're not going to start a new adventure without him because he is the fearless leader of this group. It's so sad to say. But he does a good job. Let's see. There may be somebody else out there that we could raid. Who could there be? Anybody out there to raid? I see Cat Cafe Manager. What? What?
Could always raid Blink Blink Games. I mean, technically not tabletop, but games.
We're gonna look for Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, I figured you
Couldn't
might.
find any channels, so now we're going to look
I
for
just see Lord Gazumba.
Now, if you want to talk about Flat Earth, though, don't forget
Savage
to leave a comment.
Worlds. Couldn't find any channels. Flat Earth. Let's see.
Raid a flat Earth channel.
Oh God.
You're the only Yeti channel.
Flat Earth. The Earth is flat. Oh, couldn't find any channels. Couldn't find any channels. I don't know. I guess what? We're not raiding anybody. So you all have a fantastic weekend. It's Thursday. That means, for some of them out there, it might be Friday already. So I hope your Friday is good and my Friday will be just as good. So y'all take it easy.
Tuesday,
we will return then to really kick this off. We're going to call this session 0.1 or 1.1 or something. Because yes, session 0.5. Yeah. What's his name? Taz 2.0 or something like that. Something. Yeah. So we'll be back in 2 weeks because no.
You can't roll a D 0.5.
I have to look. No, we'll be back next Thursday. Maybe. If not, it'll be the Thursday after Labor Day weekend. So say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.